Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Extra X channel. I'm your host, Harold Green, and today we're going to talk about how people become a high value dater. And yes, it is something that can be learned. I know because I learned how to do it, and I'm going to tell you what I did to become one today. It truly changed my life, and I think it's going to change your life too. So stay tuned. Start with a quick story about how I learned to be a high value dater. First off, I was not born with the high value dater mindset. In fact, I was probably the worst dater you can imagine. If you think I'm exaggerating, I could find plenty of women to confirm to you what I am saying. In my 20s and early 30s, I struck out more often than a 5-year-old in his first year of Little League, and I'm not kidding. I made so many mistakes. I tried to be what I thought women wanted me to be. I was too nice. I didn't have boundaries. Um, I just made virtually every mistake in the book, chasing women who weren't interested in me, feeling desperate, believing that somehow had to earn someone's affection by being somebody I wasn't. Um, Eventually it led me to want to know what I could do differently because I was just so frustrated, which led me to interviewing high value daters, which led me to writing books and led me to starting the channel that you're watching right now. So first off, I wasn't rich or incredibly good looking. In fact, a lot of times I'd be lucky if I got a second date. But here's the thing. I learned how to turn all of that around. And it wasn't so much about me as it was about my mindset. And when I learned how to change it, it changed my life forever. And trust me, you can learn it too. Most people do. Most people are not born with it. Most people learn it. So what changed for me? Well, it wasn't some overnight magic transformation. I started with a mindset shift that I now teach in my book, Reverse Your Breakup. Then the first step is adopting an abundance mindset. And here's what I mean by that. High value daters don't believe there's just one person out there for them. And they definitely don't chase someone who isn't treating them with a lot of love and respect. Instead, they understand that the world is full of opportunities. There are plenty of people that they know would be thrilled to go out with them and that they'll be excited to go out with as well. This understanding alone is kind of the cornerstone. It changes everything because when you adopt it, you stop acting desperate. You stop feeling like you have to earn love. You stop feeling there's only one person you could be happy with. You stop feeling, or you start becoming someone who's confident, self-sufficient, and most importantly, attractive in a way that goes well beyond physical looks. But okay, I hear you. Let's be real for a second. It's easy to say, just be confident. Well, what if you don't feel confident? Well, the truth is confidence is a skill. And just like any other skill, you can learn it. And it all starts with how you see yourself. Now, high value daters know their worth, but this doesn't mean they walk around acting superior like stupid narcissists. It's about understanding that your value comes from within and not from anyone else. And when you know your value, everything changes. Your posture, your energy, the way you talk to people, well, it just improves. And believe me, people notice. I didn't used to have that confidence. In fact, when I was in my early 20s, I used to crumble when a relationship ended. But once I started focusing on my own growth, my self-respect, what I brought to the table, started thinking about the options I had instead of how everything revolved around this one person I was with, I stopped worrying about what people thought about me. And guess what? That's when I started attracting people without even trying. Now, there are 4 key traits I alluded to in this video we're going to go over now that make someone a high value dater. Now, highlight these in greater detail in Reverse Your Breakup, and they're all things that anyone can develop. But I want to start out with number 1, high value daters learn to control their emotions. They don't fall apart during a breakup. They stay calm and composed because when you don't react to panic or desperation, it sends a really powerful signal that you're not dependent upon your ex or anyone else for your happiness. And guess what? People are attracted to that confidence. Plus, they attracted by surprises. They probably weren't expecting you to be that good with it, right? They demonstrate self-respect. This is number 2. This is the big one. Because if you don't respect yourself, why would anyone else? High value daters, boundaries. They don't tolerate being treated poorly, and they don't chase someone who isn't putting in the effort. They know when to walk away, and it makes them so much more attractive as a result. Now, number 3 is independence. One of the biggest mistakes I used to make was thinking that being in a relationship would complete me somehow and that I needed this other person. High value daters have their own lives. They have their own passions, hobbies, and goals outside of their relationship, which makes them interesting, well-rounded, fun to be around. You don't need to be rich or famous to have a fulfilling life, but you do need to be someone who's got their own things going on, right? In their own life. Just makes you more interesting and attractive. And of course, what we talked about earlier, the abundance mindset, which is a game changer. High value daters know that there's always someone else out there, and they never act like the world is falling apart because one person decided to walk away. This attitude alone flips the entire dynamic in your dating life. Trust me on this. It really works. And it was something that I had to learn, because a lot of times you're madly in love with that other person. You just can't imagine your life without them. How will I go on? Well, guess what? It does go on. It goes on pretty well. If you live long enough, life will teach you how to live it. And one of the things it will teach you is that there's probably well more than one person that you're going to be able to fall in love with in the course of your lifetime. So don't get too hung up on any one person. So I'm going to address the 800-pound gorilla in the room. So I know a lot of you might be thinking, sure, you probably have to be rich or good looking or have some crazy secret inside knowledge or be charismatic. But let me tell you from experience, high value dating isn't about any of that. When I started dating successfully, nothing about my outward appearance or financial status had changed at all. I wasn't driving a nicer car. I didn't have a better job, and I certainly didn't wake up looking like a model that day. What changed was how I viewed myself and how I showed up and presented myself to the world. It was about my confidence, and confidence can be built. And the better you know yourself and the more value you'll feel like you bring to the table, the more you'll realize you don't have to chase anyone. People are naturally drawn to you now because confidence in and of itself is just magnetic. So in Reverse Your Breakup, I break down exactly how you can build that high value dater mindset. I'll show you how to stay calm in the most stressful situations, like for instance, your breakup when it's actually happening, and how to make your ex or anyone see you in a completely different light almost immediately. And even if your breakup is maybe past, how to get that back as well. You'll learn how to make them regret leaving without playing games by becoming the person that they want to chase. And the best part, this is something you can learn and apply immediately. Yeah, like today. You don't have to wait years to figure this out like I did. You can start making changes and impact your dating life immediately, and for a lot less money than you expect. I mean, it's $14.95 minus a discount if you're buying this in the first week. Sound too unaffordable? Probably not. And in a few days, the 33%, which is an introductory offer, is going to be taken down. So if you really are interested, just follow the link that I put down in the notes below, and you can go ahead and save some money on it. So I hope that helps. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out about 2 videos a week. And every one of these videos, we'll be sharing secrets that will hopefully make your life a whole lot better and your dating life a lot better for sure. And I think when your dating life's better, your life is better in general. So anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Can't appreciate you any more than I already do, promise you. And I will see you the next time.